So there's a guy on TikTok I'm trying to help, Jeremy Novia. He's got a young girl, a daughter, and his family's together still. And I don't think that he and his wife are planning on splitting, which is awesome. But they don't have money for rent. They don't know what to do. They need $300 from rent. And so they're e-begging. And I'm e-begging on their behalf because I'm a liberal. I want to help. And I can't. That's what being a liberal is. Being a conservative is being able to help, but not wanting to. I can help a little bit more than I am. But I've already done a lot for him, and there's got to be a limit to how much you let money sift through your fingers before you want to organize a system by which that money is both saved and distributed to other people. That's why I thought I would do a game show someday, because if you think about it, game shows are awesome because the people running it are making money and the people attending it are thrilled and occasionally make money. The problem is it's more like a casino than anything else. Except at casinos, nobody's thrilled. But at a successful game show, it seems as if it's all plus sides. But it really isn't, is it? It's always somebody's got a grift at some level of whatever it is. Somebody's profiting excessively. It's not that I have a problem with people profiting. It's that we end up having these money pockets where obscene amounts of wealth build up, and then those people become defensive of the kinds of things that rich people tend to do, which is invest in prisons and wars and oppression. And that's why I want to help this guy, because his daughter's too young to oppress or to start a war or to begin working at a factory. Like, there's still hope. And that's what's tragic about the whole thing, is that there's very little to no hope for me and my daughter and her mother. We don't have that family hope. And this guy's got it. So help him while we can. You know, if you can help him, I would be super honored to be the person that got that help to him. It would be a thrill for me. It would honestly be a joy of my life if you can give this guy money, whoever you are, and however much you give. And I don't want the liberal in me to die. But man, I'm frustrated. I shouldn't be e-begging at this point in my life. And if things had just gone my frickin' way, it just seems as if things could have been so much better. But the suspicion and the fear just overwhelmed my daughter's mother. And now my daughter's ruined. Don't get me wrong, I love her. I'm never going to stop wanting to support her and love her and get close to her, but who knows what's going to happen to her. She's having behavioral problems at 9, and they are severe. And part of that's because her mother had behavioral problems at 27, and they were severe. And so she modeled that behavior for her young girl to imitate. And it's not that I blame her mother for everything. It's just her mother's behavior is so weird to me, because violence and... I get degradation, which is sad. I wish I didn't understand it. but I don't get violence. And her mom didn't have it together to deal with her anyway. But it just sucks to say my daughter's broke like this, that there's no hope left. That sucks. That's a terrible feeling. But what am I going to do? They live in another state. Their problems are profound, and my influence over them is limited, and their problems aren't financial. They're all mental and social and psychological. And like I said, I have no influence. So I can't reach in and fix things, damn it. And I never had that influence over her mom. I couldn't ever shape what we needed to do. And it makes me so mad because we could have fixed the N-word by now if we had raised our child on YouTube saying the N-word par excellence, just so effectively as only babies and parents can do, with people going insane. And then us fighting censorship and just straight up fighting it. And then we're the underdog in the story, and we get to communicate, hey, historically the N-word has meant the underdog. That's James Baldwin. You know, like, we had such a chance. And I guess I still have that chance. Her mom doesn't. Her mom doesn't see, she's just not, she doesn't have any goals or causes or purpose at all in her life. She just wants to complain. And I guess I understand it. Complaining is very appealing. I'm doing it right now. In fact, complaining is kind of a way of life for human beings. It's kind of inescapable, and I hate it. And I'm complaining about complaining here. And I'm not the one who doesn't have rent. This guy does, Jeremy Novia, and his baby girl. And there is no economy police to call. We need an economy ambulance to come and save this guy from a disaster. And we don't have it because we didn't care to think this out with all of the poverty that's been with us forever as a species. And we haven't figured out how to create a money ambulance. Have a good one. Please give it to him. I'm putting in the description all you need to know, I hope. $, JNOV, I think. We'll figure it out, man. If you want to give, you can give to this guy, and it would save his butt right now. Homelessness is not a place to raise a daughter in. Disastrously terrifying is what that means.